This is actually the post Big Pond Brawl live weigh-in show recap. We're actually sitting here with boat number 2 in our first ever tournament. Shane here, and let them know the boat and where you guys were fishing out of today.
Yeah, so we were fishing on summer school, 34 Pursuit out of Racine, Wisconsin. We got a 3-boat operation up there, but we always open up our boats to folks who want to fish tournaments. So we had a crew that wanted to fish the tournament today. So
From St. Louis, I believe they said, right?
Yeah, down in St. Louis there. So we met them at the dock at 4 a.m. Kind of went through rules, expectations, and we went fishing out of Racine.
Yeah. So let's talk about how the fishing set up for you guys today, and what were the conditions you guys were facing up there? What was your thought process on where we're going to fish? I know you guys charter, so fishing when you're chartering is different versus like a tournament where you're looking to get big fish and focus on that versus, trying to put numbers in the boat. So what was your strategy going into it?
Yeah, there's a big difference between fishing a tournament and fishing a charter. And the first thing we do is we just set expectations with those folks. Yep. We let them know that we're looking for big fish. We're not looking for, tons of bites, but we're looking for the right bites. So that's the first thing we talk about, and I talk about that before we even book it too. If you're looking to get 30 fish, live it out, get in the harbor, probably fishing a tournament with us isn't for you.
Right.
So going into today, we had some charters yesterday, and the fishing was pretty good out of Racine, but a lot of cohos, a lot of smaller steelhead, and we had a blast. But those weren't fish that were going to win the tournament. Right. Luckily, I network with really good fishermen on this lake, phenomenal fishermen that I have a ton of respect for, and they were on decent trout to the north of Racine, and they were catching some nice kings up that way, and we were up that way fishing too. And there's a lot of there's just a lot of fish there. There's a lot of bait, a lot of fish. So that was kind of where we were gonna go, and we didn't have anything out for cohos or anything like that, and we were gonna target trout right out of the gate. Mm-hmm. And so a little excitement. We were about 4 miles offshore, and I blew an oil line.
Oh.
I blew an oil line, so lost all power on my starboard motor. Open up the hatches. It's still dark out, and open up the hatches.
So this started your morning with that?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, we were rolling to the north, and the starboard motor looked down, and she's squirting oil out of one of the oil lines. So bad news. We were about a mile. We were about a mile from where we wanted to fish. We had plenty of time, so I shut that motor down, and we just kind of slow rolled it, and started fishing when they announced lines in, mm-hmm. and we targeted trout right away.
Okay. Most people tend to go, we'll think of kings that early. So strategically, you was like, let's get the trout out the way and then move into your kings.
Yeah. Yep. So 5-fish tournament, you need 5 big fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a 10-fish tournament. Totally different mindset from a 5 to 10-fish tournament. But we wanted 2 big trout, and we wanted to clear our schedule for the rest of the day where we could salmon fish.
Got you.
We got a lot of cold water around yet, and we got a lot of bait. So them kings are gonna bite. If you don't get a king to bite first thing in the morning, that's not your last opportunity at a Chinook.
Right.
There's a lot of cold water. There's a lot of bait. So we wanted a couple nice trout. We wanted a couple 15+ pound trout. We got those within about an hour and a half, and then we went to salmon fishing.
What was when you guys weighed in? What was your out of your 5 fish? What was the split? You had your 2 Lakers.
Yeah, we had 2 trout. We had 2 kings. And
what were the 2 Lakers around?
They were all right between that 15 and 17 pound range.
Yeah, it's about you're looking for like the 15 pluses typically in the tournament.
Yep. And we released a couple trout. We released a couple 8 pound, 9 pound trout. They were mixed in there, but we got 2 fish over 15 pounds. And it's that time of year where you just got to spend a lot of time with king baits in the water, and we switched over to king fishing.
Now, when you went to the king fishing, what was your spread looking like for that, and what took your fish?
For Chinook fishing? Or lake trout fishing?
For the kings.
Okay, for the kings, so we basically pulled all our trout rigs. We had cowbells, smoke dodgers, spinning glows. We had all that stuff down there grinding the bottom. And then we pulled all that, kicked the speed up just a bit, and we put spoons on our coppers, on our long lines, and we switched over to, flasher flies on the wires, spoons on the downriggers, flasher flies and stuff like that. All baits that I have high confidence in, all baits that have caught kings in the last week or so, or baits that, historically over the last decade or so that, if you're looking for a Chinook bite, that those are usually what you'll find them on.
Yeah. What ended up taking some of those kings for you? Was it spoons, flasher flies? Was it one better than the other?
Yeah, 50-50. So we right away we put out early in the morning yet. Fish were a little higher. We put out an 8 or 10 color, and immediately we took a nice rip and got a mid-teens king on a green yellow dolphin, stingray green yellow dolphin, and then the other king came on a Pro King, Dragon Slayer, and Bullfrog on a wire diver.
Such a staple combo,
Man, you need a king bite. Get it out there.
Yeah.
That was a good tip from a good friend of mine down in Racine, Jim Mueller. He called me up. We were talking. He said, "Hey, this is what our king bites have been coming on," and we put it out there within like 10 minutes. That thing was going for a ride.
Is that on whiteboard or chrome board?
Chrome
board.
Yep, chrome. Yeah.
Chrome Dragon Slayer.
Yep, chromer.
At what point, how did the bite work out for you? Since you guys, lines in, you start fishing, you have until 1 o'clock. Was it just picking away a little here and there? Was it a fast bite? Did you have little lulls?
Yeah, man. The second half of the tournament, we struggled. My first mate Kenny, gosh, he had to change every bait on that boat 3 times.
Yeah.
He was really trying, and we worked in a little bit, we worked out a little bit. Just we knew, with a tournament of really great fishermen, we knew that we needed one more big bite.
Yeah.
We caught a nice 9-10 pound steelhead. I said that's good,
Yeah.
But we knew we needed one more big bite, and Kenny worked his butt off trying to get that one more big bite. He was on the back deck working those lines,
Yeah.
and I was on the wheel. That current was wicked out there today.
Was it?
Oh, you leave the wheel, next thing you know, your baits are going too fast. Next thing you know, your baits aren't moving at all. So that current was just out of all sorts of strange directions, and it was tough on a guy driving a boat.
Yeah. And you have a fish hawk on there helping you as well?
Oh, yeah. Without that fish hawk, you wouldn't have a clue what that current was doing.
Yeah.
Not a clue.
Yeah.
But it was all over the place. It was up, down, left, right. It was tough to fish. It was really tough. And I communicated that to Kenny. I said, "Hey, man, I can't leave the wheel." And he just thumbs up. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get some big bites.
That's a great sign of teamwork, man. When you have a captain and your first mate, you have that synergy. It really goes a long way.
Yeah, I chewed his ass a couple times.
There's that part too.
Yeah, you know what? That just goes with the territory. When you own the boat, that's what you get to do.
Nah, I heard that. An impressive bag again. I think we have it here. You totaled out at. Do I have it here? What was your
like
final
68
weight?
pounds.
Yeah, 68 pounds, man.
And I thought
Here it is. Here, 68.56 for your 5. It's impressive, man. For 5 fish, that's really impressive.
Yeah, going into it, I told Kenny we need 75 pounds. I told him. I said we need 75 pounds to win it. I looked at the field. I looked at them fishermen from, Waukegan, Winthrop Harbor, Kenosha. I looked at the field and I was like, "Hey, we got this ain't no shoeing. Like, there's really good fishermen in this club."
Yeah.
So I said we need 75 pounds if we want to be in the discussion, and we came up with 68. It wasn't a big fish day. Big fish weren't just jumping in the boat. But
Yeah.
I always tell my guys, if you fish hard, we prep gear. We networked with the right people. What else can you do?
Yeah. Well, it paid off, man. You're walking out of here with a nice fat check of $3,170 for the Big Pond Brawl. It's got to feel good, man.
Yeah, it's a great feeling.
It's awesome.
I've known Tom for a long time, and before he even ran this place, and he runs a great shop. He's a great fisherman, and when he said he was starting up a tournament, there's no other place my boat would be. So really, really happy to participate in your tournament today. It was a great time and well organized, well run. You fish a lot of tournaments, you'll see tournaments that maybe miss the mark on some of those things, but you guys crushed it.
Thank you.
You really
It
did.
means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. And
I
we're happy
wasn't-
to have you.
I wasn't even paid to say that. Too much.
No. Thank you. It's definitely appreciated.
Throw a couple extra spoons in that bin.
Yeah, that's what it is. He needs a new combo. That's what it is.
No.
Shane, congratulations, man.
you.
We're
Thanks,
really
bud.
happy. And thank you for sharing kind of how today fished for you, and it paid off coming in on the second place. So congrats again. Thank you guys for watching this video. And he does take people out. He runs a charter business. So if you do want to get up with Shane and get on some fish, you're out of Racine, let them know where they can reach you at.
Yeah, so our company, Schools Out Sport Fishing. Sarah was on the podcast a couple weeks ago
was.
talking with Fishhawk, talking fishing out of Racine. She runs one boat, I run the other. Captain Kenny, first mate today, he wears whatever hat he needs to wear. We got 3 boats up there. Love to have you. We focus on having fun, catching fish. If you want to go fishing, give us a call. schoolsoutfishing.com. You can find us on Facebook. I don't even know the handle. Instagram, don't know the handle. But you can find us on there. I don't know, it's social media. Google search it.
He's a better angler than he is a social media guy. That's what I'm gathering.
I ain't got time for it. I got a broken boat that I got to go fix. But tomorrow's a wash. We ain't gonna fish tomorrow. I'll get her fixed up. We got crews coming in from Minnesota, Iowa on Monday.
Yeah.
And we're gonna show them a good time.
Awesome. Thanks again, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you found the video of value. And if you did, like, subscribe to the channel. And we are signing off. Take care. Bye.